Good morning and welcome back to the Schweiger's Den. On this episode, we're going to revisit Doctor Who. And I have a calendar here with all 16 doctors on there. And it's really, really cool. It's got Patrick Troughton, John Pertwee, William Hartnell, Peter Davidson, Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy, Paul McGann, Christopher Eccleston, Peter Capaldi, Jill Scott as the Fugitive Doctor, Matt Smith, David Tennant, William Hurt as the War Doctor, and Jodie Whittaker as the 13th Doctor. We're going to just kind of show some photos of them, of the doctors, and check the calendar out. It's the 16-month 2023 calendar, which is very cool. It shows all the doctors. And the very first doctor, William Hartnell. He was back in the 60s. And his episodes were cool for the 1960s. Then we're going to go on to the second Doctor. The second Doctor, Patrick Troughton. He was a funny doctor. He used to play the flute on his episodes, which is pretty cool. Now we're going to go on to the third Doctor. And there's a cool photo of the third Doctor, John Pertwee. Now we're on to the fourth Doctor with Mr. Tom Baker, which my brother and I used to watch him quite a bit. Tom Baker and Leela. Now we're going to move on to the fifth Doctor, which is the fifth Doctor, Peter Davidson, which is another doctor my brother and I used to watch quite a bit. Now let's move on to the sixth Doctor, which is none other than Colin Baker. And his companion was Perry, Nicola Bryant. Now let's move on to the seventh Doctor. Seventh Doctor was none other than Sylvester McCoy. And his companion was Ace. And let's move on to the eighth Doctor. It's the eighth Doctor. It was Paul McGann. And that's a picture with him next to William Hurt, which William Hurt was the war doctor. Alright, let's move on to the Ninth Doctor, which was none other than Christopher Eccleston. And his companion was Rose Tyler. Let's move on to the 10th Doctor. Now, the 10th Doctor was David Tennant. On to the 11th Doctor. Now, the 11th Doctor was Matt Smith. The 12th Doctor, one of my favorite doctors, was Mr. Peter Capaldi, the 12th Doctor, and his companion, Jenna Coleman. He's the only doctor I know of who played guitar. And now we're moving on to the 13th Doctor. Which was Jodie Whittaker. But in her tenure, she had the fugitive doctor, Jill Scott, which she did a really good job on her episode starring as the fugitive doctor. It was a really, really awesome episode. A lot of people gave Jodie Whittaker a rough time, but you know what? I really liked Jodie Whittaker. I thought she did a really good job. And that's the 2023 calendar, and there's 3 more doctors. And the Dr. Guti Gadwa this fall would be the 15th Doctor. But I just wanted to do this really cool episode with all the doctors in it. I tried to mention every one of them. Of course, Guti Gatwa will not be doing his episodes till the fall of this year after the 60th anniversary special. Jodie Whittaker, some of her DVDs that I have, her episodes. She had some good episodes. Matter of fact, it reminds me, I got to start watching some of Jodie Whittaker's movies. You guys seen her autograph here a few days ago. The certificate of Tennessee with it. Here's some of the other specials that you can get of Doctor Who. The animation collection, which this one has the Patrick Troughton, David Tennant, and Tom Baker in it. All animated episodes, which is cool. And then there's an episode here of Doctor Who where they just are the Dalek special, which it just has every episode with the Daleks in it, with all the different doctors, with all their episodes with the Daleks in there. So there we have it. There's all 16 doctors. And I just wanted to get this special out there. And thank you very much, because the non-sports collectibles episode, Cleopatra 2525, did 1.1K views, which is a first for XFL fan Schweiger's Den. Thank you guys. But remember, please like and subscribe to my channel to keep me going here. And I'll have more non-sports collectibles episodes and XFL episodes where I'm just talking about the league, XFL. So I'll talk to you guys later. This is Kurt Schweiger for the Schweiger's Den.